In DSA's Working Class Democracy, democracy at work, they lay it out clear. Empower workers to come together and fight the boss they hold dear. Protect, expand, and enforce the rights of all workers to form, join, and strike with their unions regardless of industry they name. Support union members who organize reform caucuses, democratize their unions, and take political action they claim. The platform frames every expansion of union power as pure worker empowerment against boss control, while encouraging internal caucuses to push unions toward broader political goals beyond wages and conditions on the shop floor. They call it democracy at work when they strengthen the right to strike and organize in every sector they can reach. But every mandate that institutionalizes conflict and political caucuses often turns unions into vehicles for ideology rather than pure workplace speech. Reform caucuses and expanded strike rights sound like worker power on the sign, until individual choice gets squeezed and economic flexibility takes a hit in the daily grind. Union density has fallen for decades as globalization, automation, and worker preferences for flexibility reshape labor markets across the land. While right-to-work states have often seen stronger job growth in certain sectors without compulsory membership or dues on demand. Strikes in essential services like transit and education carry real costs to the public that go beyond the immediate parties involved. And some union reform movements have prioritized political alignment and militancy over broad member consensus on core economic demands. Protecting the right to form and strike is already embedded in federal law for most private sector workers, with limits that balance competing interests. Yet proposals to expand it further and embed political caucuses inside unions can reduce the space for workers who prefer voluntary association or individual negotiation. The incentive for the activist is to build permanent structures of organized conflict and political action inside every workplace they can reach, while the cost and reduced mobility, higher barriers for non-union competitors, and politicized spending land on workers who value flexibility and personal choice over compulsory solidarity. Both parties have courted union support with different emphasis, the record shows it plain. But proposals that expand strike rights across all industries and push internal reform caucuses multiply the leverage of organized factions without the same restraint. Real working class gains have tracked dynamic labor markets where workers can move, skill up, and bargain from strength through competition, not from state-backed structures that institutionalize perpetual opposition to the boss. They call it democracy at work, where they strengthen the right to strike and organize in every sector they can reach. But every mandate that institutionalizes conflict and political caucuses often turns unions into vehicles for ideology rather than pure workplace speech. Reform caucuses and expanded strike rights sound like worker power on the sign, until individual choice gets squeezed and economic flexibility takes a hit in the daily grind. When the unions are stronger and the caucuses are active and every workplace carries the weight of organized political action inside, who still calls it worker democracy? The ones who wrote the platform or the ones who live inside the pressure that follows the tide? The stakes ain't slogans. It's whether ordinary workers keep the freedom to join or not, to strike or negotiate, and to move to better opportunities without institutional barriers in the way. Or whether the unions they politicize become another layer of compulsory structure that narrows the choices available on any given day.